Good afternoon, Mr. Snerd. Do you have time to talk for a bit?
Of course. I always try to make time for supportive band parents.
Good to hear. At the last band boosters meeting, the other parents and I have decided that we need to address some of the issues with your marching band program.
Okay. What sort of issues? We've always had a successful program, the kids seem happy and the parents have always been pleased.
We are pleased, but it could be better. We don't feel like you could be doing a lot more with your music selection.
How so? I always try to program music that is both challenging to the students and fun and entertaining at the same time.
That's part of the problem. What are you doing to address the needs of the audience?
I'm sorry?
You know, our football audiences are quite progressive and sophisticated.
So you're suggesting I should add something a little more modern to the marching show?
Exactly. Take last year, for example. September, by Earth, Wind and Fire is so predictable and pedestrian. Now if you had modernized it by putting it in a minor key, then superimposed it with Whitaker's October, that would have been more artistically satisfying.
Wait. What?
Today's halftime audience expects to be transported to a new realm of human artistic expression. Sure, it may have been popular in the past to simply play entertaining, light classics and march some simple forms. Nowadays, tastes are much more refined. We want to feel the gamut of the human experience, from absolute rage and torment to suicidal depression and everything in between.
But the band has always sounded really good. We strive for the ideal sound, with enough clarity to hear perfect balance between winds, brass, and percussion.
That's another problem. What about the electronics?
What electronics?
You need to augment the horn line with synthesizers and add new sounds that have never been heard before.
Meanwhile, how am I supposed to work on getting every kid in the band to make the best possible sound? It takes time and practice to get each and every student to play with a full, supported tone quality.
Don't worry about that. You can use a parabolic microphone and point it at your strongest kids. The synthesizers will do the rest. Otherwise, how will we be able to support the narration?
Okay, you're losing me just a bit.
This is more than just music. We're creating a pure, integrated art form, and adding voice completes the sonic milieu that the crowd is longing for.
Wow.
Okay, glad to hear that you are seeing it our way. After all, you haven't even started thinking about the visual design yet.
Our drill has always been great. The color guard complements the drill nicely, I think.
Hello. 1987 called. They want their static visual pablum back. Why haven't you hired a visual consultant to fix your show? There are huge issues with the lack of movement. You haven't put a single ballet move into the show yet, and the first game is just a few months away.
So you don't think it's good enough just to march well and sound good?
Wow, where did you get your degree? Sure, the band sounds good, but the show would be even better if they did this at every release.
Well, I guess if that's what people want.